um, for initial video, just like as I'm growing in my gardening skills, I'm pleased to cross Denise. It doesn't matter. As I'm growing my gardening skills, I'm realizing that a lot of with growing when it comes to fruit trees and things like that, and just being a gardener and intentional about how you are in relation to land, one of the most important things is to always think ahead a little bit, and to think about your future self. So I had this big bag of figs, and normally I eat the whole thing. I just smack them. Just sometimes it'll be a whole day, a whole sitting for the food. Um, but today I was like, why if I just save one and think about just trying to plant it? Even if this particular fig doesn't give me the fruit in the long term that I need, at least I'm thinking and practicing the practice of saving what I have to think about the future. And then even if it doesn't fruit, I'll have some house plants along the line. And if I travel with it, I can gift it to someone who maybe can cultivate it in the meantime or whatever. So just thinking about that. So I looked up some YouTube videos just to get a general idea, so I'm not just going into things a little too blind. And generally, what you can see from dried figs is you want to soak them for a little bit of time, and then you can plant the whole fig really into one container to see what actually ends up germinating, and then from there, take those seeds, those little seedlings, and then plant those into bigger pots over time. And that's like about a month long, 2 month process to start to see some growth. But just thinking in that kind of way gets you out of this like super reactive, very short term thinking, which is valid, but also when you want to think about the long term impact, you can always think about this is literally a whole tree. It's just like I'm going to the store all the time to get figs, but if I took the time now and invested that now, I could have a fig tree from instead of constantly investing in something that deteriorates over time, or that I have to keep coming back to. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna put some water actually into this, making it as simple and easy as possible. This is the container it was in. Put some water in here and let it soak for overnight. And then tomorrow I can put it into a small container and we can work with that. And I can keep that with me where I'm going, or I could pass it on to somebody. But just think it in that way instead of like constantly consuming. It's a way that I can interrupt that cycle. So um, okay. I wish I could change. I wish I could change. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's dope. You can pick the highlight in real time. I could just make my picture. I don't know. I don't know what I just did, but we'll see. um, yeah, I'll be getting some real behind the scenes action on me for real with these live videos. We be struggling. These things. Okay. Can you see me? These lights are a little interesting. But I got some water. Um, I'm gonna do this little bit of water. It's gonna soak up. This is a dried fig, by the way, not so I'm rehydrating it, which also gets the seeds themselves hydrated. Remember to sit overnight, and then just that little action just now prepares my day. It prepares something for the future. Okay, that's a little too much water for that, but I'll use the water for something else. But it's ready, and then boom, set that. Then you need to get another container, and you can grab something that's there. Boom, we're ready. All right, see you tomorrow.